The big story this morning, the markets, they are rebounding this morning after yesterday's massive global sell-off. The Dow dropped more than 1,000 points and the S&P lost 3%, the worst session since September of 2022 for both. The sell-off started in Japan with its market posting the worst day since 1987, which had a ripple effect around the world. But that index recovered significantly today. Despite yesterday's losses, the Dow closed about 7,500 points higher than when Donald Trump left the White House on January 20th, 2021.
Hold on, what did you say? Could you read that again?
Higher than when Donald Trump left the White House on January 20th, 2021.
So you're saying right now, even after the bad day yesterday,
yeah, the Kamala Crash, they're calling it.
Donald Trump's calling it 7,500 points higher than when Donald Trump left office. So people are that much richer that are calling Biden and Harris socialists. So can I just, if they're keeping score at home,
go ahead.
Stock market is 7,500 points higher than it was when Donald Trump left office. Also, illegal border crossings
we're going to go there.
are lower now than they were when Donald Trump left office. That's all I got to say for now. It's pretty fascinating what a great job Biden and Harris have done, and I'm looking forward to hearing about it on other right-leaning networks.
Well, no matter what the actual facts are, Donald Trump was very quick to blame the drop on Vice President Kamala Harris in a series of social media posts. And later in a campaign ad, Trump branded the meltdown the, quote, Kamala Crash. He also claimed the country is heading into World War III and another Great Depression
You get the number right.
Wow. In a statement responding to those attacks.
I was afraid he was going to say we're about to go into the Spanish-American War. He kind of sometimes he's a couple of wars
behind. In a statement responding to those attacks, a Harris campaign spokesman wrote in part, quote, what middle-class families need is steady economic stewardship, not chaotic ranting lies. Donald Trump had the worst jobs record of any modern president and oversaw some of the worst days in the stock market in history while spending his presidency lining the pockets of his wealthy friends who shipped American jobs overseas. And he even announced that in a phone call at Mar-a-Lago. Just called them up and said, I got you guys your tax cuts. On camera in front of everyone.
Made a lot of people rich.
Super appropriate.
So it love.
Now, despite blaming Kamala Harris for yesterday's stock market plunge, Donald Trump has spent the better part of the last 3 years taking credit for Wall Street's gains under the Biden administration. So which is it really? Fox News host Neil Cavuto yesterday called out Trump for trying to have it both ways.